Alright, Speed Gaming fans, welcome back. We are very happy to be back here with you again, as always. My name is Adam, aka WXFan21, aka WeatherFan21, joined with DJ Webb. We are getting ready here for the start of game number 3 in this best of 3 series between Kipp and Nevdi. We are all very excited to be here, joined once again on tracking by the one, the only, Jestro Zooks. And I'm very much looking forward to this last game here between these two. We have seen some amazing seeds so far, and looking for, once again, some amazing seeds here to end this best of 3 series on a massive high note. We will get started here. DJ will be rejoining us here very, very shortly. Until then, y'all get to listen to my dulcet tones. We are here. We are ready to go. If all you needed to do was take off the sweatshirt, put the hat on, and you, sir, are in go mode. So here we go. Hope you all are ready. Hope you had a nice 10-minute break. Game number 3 here. We also want to let you know, before this game starts, going to give you an update of the schedule for this weekend. We have tomorrow, starting at 6:10 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Audraxis versus MM2 NES cartridge, best of 3. That is a back-to-back-to-back. Then, at 9 o'clock Eastern, or 9:10 p.m. Eastern, is going to be an upper bracket, I believe it's a semifinal. And that is going to be between Zeb316 and a real cutie. Going to be absolutely amazing. Looking forward to all of those games as well. Kipp versus Nevdi, though. We're going to go do our normal retro Bryn checks here. I kind of want to see Plasma, just because I miss seeing Plasma over here again. I feel like there have been many seeds I've commentated where Plasma is one of these early items. And what are we going to get? We're going to... Really? Really, Sid? We're going to get X-Ray Scope? Really? That's how we want to go? X-Ray?
I'll leave you for 1 minute, and this is what you give me.
I didn't generate the seed! I didn't generate the seed! I will not be blamed for having X-Ray as the first big item we pick up.
Well, I'm just gonna say it wasn't the first big item we picked up because it's not big. It's small and it's annoying, and you've probably never seen this exact HUD in your life where you have no ammo but you have an X-ray scope. So here we are. There's definitely some people in the chat who are bigger fans of X-ray than myself.
I'm not a fan of X-Ray other than the fun fact we get the microwave enemies if we have the charge plasma combo.
Yeah. So we got supers. Those were, not one of the first ones. And here we are. No power bombs here for the first time this series. We're locked out of that left side criteria portal down here. So definitely going to be seeing a climb here for the third time. Last 2 seeds we've checked this door and it's been lower Norfair and back a red ship, so no such luck. But this time, not even gonna know what it is. It could be down here for a long time before we potentially see it from the other side or end up tracking back here.
So this is it. Winner moves on in the lower bracket. Loser is out of the tournament. And this has been an absolutely amazing 2 seeds. Hoping this last seed here is going to be an absolute banger. And ladies and gentlemen, exclamation point R on the chat. Please go follow both of these runners. Tell them you saw them here or you're just big fans of them. Go ahead and follow the runners. Exclamation point R. And then exclamation point C if you want to follow the commentary and tracking team. Every single one of us would greatly appreciate it.
And once again, the dueling ledge grab climbs. Nevdi with a very clean one. I was paying close attention. Kipp, considering he's kept that lead, he looks like his was also pretty clean. So
yeah,
so far so good for our runners, and we'll see. Are we gonna get a? Oh wow, there was a chance we were gonna get a force down one route, but the screw attack will that'll open up that left side to us. Different feel to the start of this one, obviously. No power bombs, which means we can't do some things, and we're on a little bit of a hunt. You do not want to go long in this world without finding some power bombs in your life.
Agreed. So here we go. So we do have a question in chat. So Heaven's Titans has asked, who's the winner of this going to face? We don't know yet. The winner of this is going to face the loser of Zeb versus Ark, which will be tomorrow night, as I mentioned earlier. No, David, the winner of this is not going to be facing Gauntlet.
Yeah, there was a chance for a Gauntlet major check. You can't check the miners unless you get exactly bombs there. So our runners are saying no thank you to that. And we've got another early red tower.
Kipp, what are you doing? Kipp. There you go, Kipp.
I also have questions about what his plans were there. But yeah, seeing kind of what you expect. Check this left door as well and see what's going on. And it's lower Norfair front.
Woohoo! Come on, Kipp, you don't want to go do a lava dive early? Warm up for this race? See what I did there? See what I did there? Lava, warm? Never mind.
He's got that hat on his head. I think he's plenty warm. So yeah, with the little bit of indecision on what Kipp was doing, Nevdi has edged into the lead, if ever so slightly. And, yeah, we're gonna see. And there, and just as quickly as it comes, it goes. That's how it works, right? So a very strange choice of bomb blocks there, and same as last.
Is the really Torian at the same? We had speed booster at gravity twice. We have high jump at Spazer twice.
We actually didn't have speed at gravity twice.
I thought speed was at gravity twice.
It was at gravity last seed. It wasn't the first time.
Oh.
But yeah, we're without power bombs, so going down was definitely the preferred choice of the runners. Up could potentially put you in a soft lock.
Oh, Turian at a location where we can get to with no problem.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Nice to see that. Not gonna be, in one of those one-way zones. Those are the ones that get really tricky. And the other place we can go is East or West Meridia. Yeah, some divergence. Nevdi says, there's a save right here. I can do some fall down stuff. Potentially look at Mama Turtle's item. Kipp says, I'm cool going back. There's there's 2 portals and some miners up top. Maybe there's some vanilla alpha power bombs. Kipp's turning around.
Kipp, imagine not breaking tube with Samus's fist.
Does Samus have fists? We sure there's not.
I mean,
her body isn't just biomechanical at this point.
No.
Nevdi does not look at Mama Turtle. I'm surprised by that. Not only could that major be really huge, but there's a miner in that wall. I guess you can't really you can't get the major unless the miner in the wall is exactly.
Oh, that's a big door. Big door. Business center. And Green Brain. Business center and Green Brain
right now.
And Kipp is also not going to Mama Turtle, it looks like.
No, yeah, I forgot you couldn't even get the item unless you get a power bomb, and then you've got 5. You've got 5 chances at the bounce. So more than likely it's an energy tank, and you're not happy about it. But I don't think either of them know the CWJ deal that gets you there. Both of our runners doing this in this way. Could have just gone down that elevator and felt perfectly fine coming back up later, but this is what they did.
Yeah, this is really interesting here. So Kipp is also going to follow Nevdi down. Wants to go check the business center items.
Yeah, no.
Come on, be something good.
Jump. So
be something good. It's just
if you go to Ice Beam, not only is it the strict 2 tank run, but you're forcing yourself to get that iceless escape. You do not have the bomb box required to take the little shortcut out if you miss it. So you can see the seed here, which is pretty rare in these seeds. But no power bombs, so
item fanfare.
So yeah, Nevdi's saving. Like I said, he wants to look at this item, and you can definitely get in and get out. You just have to You have to get bombs. You have to nail that ice escape. Those are your options. Or iceless escape, or you know, you could get ice and make it ice escape, but those are some low odds. So let's see what this has in store for us. Is Kipp gonna make the same decision he is? Once again, some portal indecision has put Nevdi back in the lead. This one a bit more substantial than the earlier one in Red Tower. But we have just an E-Tank. But, you know, second to third, you know, law of diminishing returns applies, you know. The earlier the E-Tanks are, the fewer you have, the better the one you see is for you. And plenty of tries at this iceless escape. And first try for Nevdi. Nicely done. So we are going to be into Green Brinstar here. We have a lot of miners here in the Green Brinstar Reserve area. Hopefully one of those can get us a power bomb. Otherwise, Edakuns are going to be a little bit left by the wayside.
Yeah. Hey, Zeb, you are nice. You say energy is nice? You are nice, Zeb.
So this is under the bridge. With the screw attack, you don't necessarily need to, you know, get a power bomb before coming in here. And you even have X-ray to look at it, but you need to actually be able to see it.
Grapple beam is big.
Another super. I don't know why Nevdi didn't just, like, you know,
double super
and look from there, but he wanted to spend time this way. I think he wants that super as well. Yeah, like he's doing this. High jump makes it a little bit awkward. Oh, but that's yeah, nicely done. That was quick. I'm not good at explaining that trick, so I'm not going to attempt to. But basically, you have to get in a position when you are in that hole to be able to spin jump with the screw attack, so you can break those extra bomb blocks. That's the short of it. The long of it, like I said, out of my area of expertise. But if this isn't power bombs here, like I said, we're in a position where we're gonna be starting to not get some of these items potentially. And yeah, there's a missile. Kipp as well wants this miner, and also gets there pretty quickly. So our runners are playing well so far. Like I said, just some indecision portal wise has put Kipp, you know, slightly behind right now, but very much nothing that can't be made up. We saw in game one, you know, the shark in the water that is Kipp hunting down his prey. He can move fast through these rooms. Yeah, screw attack to break these blocks here in this room. And we'll see what Big Pink has for us. You know, there's two miners here. If those aren't power bombs, we can't get either major around here. So things are looking a little...
This is insane. We're 12 minutes in and have no bombs, no power bombs, and more supers. What is this seed?
Yeah, things could get a little awkward here. We might be seeing a pretty substantial double dip of this place if we can't find some power bombs here, and we don't. Yeah, this is not a situation that we were used to, especially in this tournament with the way that these seeds work as far as how the randomizer builds them. Typically we have power bombs at this juncture, but today not to be. As oh Nevdi, you want that miner? Why are we not? Thank you.
Why are we not? Thank you.
Have to get back over, so you don't need to worry about CWJ, the door nonsense. It's just a missile. Like, yeah.
This is a Kipp.
That's gonna give Kipp some time back, because I assume he's gonna look at this real quick and easy. Yeah, had the thought, and it is picking up the missiles, so some differences in how our runners handled this. And yeah, again, pipe supers. Kipp thought about locking himself out of this, but did not. And yeah, we're gonna go through this door and see what's what. This is This is one of those seeds that everybody's gonna blame a certain commentator for. That's my read on things. Oh goodness. What a place to end up. We're gonna get a high five here pretty soon in the new bridge room.
Yeah.
So Nevdi's probably going back to
Kipp,
criteria. That's
Kipp,
my assumption.
Kipp, what are you doing?
Oh.
Kipp,
Kipp says onward and upward. You know?
Yeah, Kipp.
I got energy. I can come into Bubble Mountain.
Kipp,
There's
you are
some portals in
making
here.
everyone nervous.
Oh, energy. Well, he's fine on energy. It's just you know, there's a farm room here. Oh, you can't even. Wow, you cannot actually get into Bubble Mountain because you need bombs to do that. You could look at the miner, stare at it longingly.
Raid.
Oh, and there's a. Can't do that either. This.
Where are our bombs and or power bombs? Rude.
Wow. So the answer is either, it's
Gauntlet.
what Kipp's doing.
It's Gauntlet.
Yeah, there could be bombs at Gauntlet, but no, there's 2 portals in Red Tower. Past that point of no return. Those are options right now. Yeah, I think Nevdi's probably thinking about that. And yeah, the other people are the other thing people point out in chat. Old Mother Brain is an item that is checkable with through attack. And in a different tournament with different potential settings, I would be like, yeah, go ahead right away. Like that's probably the answer. This tournament, not so much, with the likelihood, but who knows? Who knows what we have here? And Nevdi with the ship save.
Things. We have things.
He just reloaded some things. He's going back to Red Tower, I think, and that
Yep.
That's a nice save for that point of no return. Our power bombs. First ones could just be vanilla.
Correct.
There's not a lot of other portals, frankly, that can take you to places where there's non-bomb locked miners, if we're being honest. So this is
it's the tube!
You're gonna end up in the same place, and Kipp's just gonna have this.
What is
tube
happening?
So
Kipp is really wondering, where do I go?
I mean, yeah, it looks like the answer now that we know this portal. The answer is up here.
Kipp, I mean, you have grapple. You have high jump. You can get Mama Turtle.
Yeah, Mama Turtle. I forgot about that being an option. It's just a super missile here at Alpha Peep. So, like, what?
Where is progression?
Oh,
we need bombs or even a power bomb.
Escape miner. That is actually.
There is a chance we see Kipp do
idea.
Gauntlet. There is a very good chance Kipp is going to go to Gauntlet right now.
Yeah, I also think, I pointed out Nevdi with the save here. Kipp doesn't have, any saves here, I think. So, didn't want to be put in a point of no return. Oh my goodness.
No, hello, meme route.
Meme route. We can't do anything there. This is, yeah, oh yeah, Kipp's seen the vision.
Nevdi's about to enter Talon 4. Because why not? Because we have 0 power bombs, 0 bombs, 0 nothing. Hey, we have progression at 17 minutes. 17 minutes in. 17 minutes in.
If there's not a power bomb here, this is gonna be so slow for Nevdi. I mean, he could get bombs, and that would let him get out. No, that wouldn't let him get out. He literally needs there to be power bombs here, and there's no reason that there necessarily are.
There are 3 minor checks. That's it.
This
is good. This is a 1 in 3 chance for Nevdi, or Nevdi coming across bombs.
And yeah, Kipp looks like he maybe wants to
wave beam
now. Oh, Kipp. Well, yeah, Kipp could do that. I was also gonna say Kipp didn't clean up that crab portal, and he doesn't know that it's Kraid's lair, but he could actually do that boss check with those power bombs that he's got in tow. So yeah, this was
this is weird.
This is an old Mother Brain seed. We're gonna see if Croc also had a potential bailout for us, but yeah, if this is a very long soft lock, potentially, Nevdi could find a really important item and know that he needs to do this.
What? Really? Okay. So, without those power bombs at Old Mother Brain, you can't even do Gauntlet. Watch this be double power bombs. Just watch. Watch.
So no vanilla power bombs here. Just a missile. The other unfortunate thing is, like, you know, we said there's 3 miners in here. One of them is Indiana Jones, and like you have the grapple to get him, but like, ew.
Oh,
gross.
well, I was right. We have 1 power bomb.
And yeah, power bomb.
Nevdi really needs power bombs.
Other issue with this play is that if you are trying to get Indiana Jones, which you definitely want to as Nevdi, if you fall, you have to do the loop again. Like, the potential for like long time spent here is astronomical. Like,
I just got the. I apologize. You said do the loop, and the loop-de-loop song from SpongeBob just went off in my head. Sorry. It's all good.
You.
Oh!
Wave and plasma. What a crock. So something like Space Jump there especially would have been amazing, because, you know, then you can just, you know, space jump over here. Like I said, like, this is an Indiana Jones that you like really want, and that's like, you now can't get back up. It's just
Rude.
This is awful.
This is terrible for
The
Nevdi.
worst outcome for Nevdi. Like,
This
give
is
him
terrible.
something he can't do, and he just resets the ship. Here you're resetting the ship 5 minutes later.
Yeah, David's saying that I got my wish for plasma. Yeah, that was like 17 minutes ago when I wanted plasma at like by Morph Ball.
Oh, the save. The sigh of relief.
Wow. Bailed out on Nevdi's side and comes away with wave and plasma.
Yeah, now this play turns into, you know, probably not bad. Obviously, you know, he needed the power bombs to get out, whatever. But like, you know, both wave and plasma, if charges here quick, like, that could be a big advantage.
Chat's so happy that Nevdi found power bombs.
I mean, yeah, it would. Otherwise, it was just like a 6-minute lead off and like nothing, right? Like,
yeah,
no one wanted to see, you know, potentially a game ender on that. But
no.
yeah, Nevdi, he's got options here.
It needs this to not be Ridley. It's Fantuna Crade. It's vanilla.
Wow, and that's honestly, that's probably a little bit unfortunate for Nevdi, depending on what these items are, because he's already seen this and he's kind of unlikely to come back soon.
Yeah.
So
Nevdi having the luck to find power bombs, missing Indiana Jones though, and that last one paying off there, but coming out of that with wave and plasma, even as far behind as Nevdi is right now, 2 huge beams to have, especially if charge is found.
yeah, we get this. We got this X-ray check. We've got the grapple, so no need for the D boost we saw our runners employ last seed. Just gonna grapple across. You definitely don't want to take any more spike hits. Your health isn't super duper high here. But,
no, Nevdi needs this to be charge or one of the suits. That's what Nevdi needs right now. This to be charge. This scene is wide open. This race is wide open. This is the game 3 that we wanted.
Yeah, I think Kipp's going there like right now. Frankly, as far as Red Tower, whether or not he checks, you know, X-ray exactly, who knows? But yeah, that's a real nice find, and you know, just double E here at this Crade layer. So I mean, Kipp has other options. He is right next to Moat, which takes you into Green Hills. And he could, you know, elect to go back to Norfair. He's got power bombs to get into Bubble Mountain proper, as well as a host of E-tanks. But yeah, who knows? Red Tower is pretty appealing typically, but yeah, power bomb selected. Looks like he's going to the right. So huge divergence here. This could be crazy. And we'll see. Oh yeah, and the other, I forgot. You can go back into Green Bryn, and there's 3 out. Like, you know, there's 3 majors you can check at, you know, Charge, Wavegate, and Edicoons, which is probably. So where does this take you? The top is Upper Norfair, and then who knows where you go from there. But yeah, Nevdi's gonna get this information tube, which Kipp already found from the other side. We saw that earlier. And yeah, our runners have choices now, and who knows what the heck happens. This is, it was in a position where Kipp could have just been way ahead, and now it's completely up in the air. Anything can happen.
It's more energy.
We are into West Meridia once again for Nevdi. This time, we can do more portal checking with the gravity suit. No worries about getting up, down, in and out, whatever. And also that mama turtle that I somehow thought we could check with no suits and no ability to get the actual item there, but here we are. This time,
Here we
things
are
different. We got gravity and
again.
grapple.
About to find out what door is over at Redfish. Okay, that's the lower Norfair escape.
So that's all the upper Norfair portals. I want to say that should be all of them for Nevdi as well. So Spring Ball, the only real reward here in Green Burn Star, but more health, more miners, those are fine. Kipp has the ability to potentially he's gonna come out of this top and be in upper Norfair. He can either decide to hull run from there or go across into that's Main Street. How they got here? He doesn't have a good way back to Red Tower from here.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the third seat in a row, it is just an energy tank here at the Mama Turtle.
If Nevdi can get his grapple to work properly, yeah, he's gonna want that. And Kipp is going back this way, so I really don't know where he's going right now. I mean, I guess it's still upper Norfair. You're just on the side closer to the items. So, So yeah, things could get interesting. Like I said, Kipp is pretty far away from that X-ray location, which has grapple, or not grapple, it has gravity. Obviously, gravity is not going to be too important going through what is likely upper Norfair next. Other than the Norfair reserve check, gravity doesn't do too much, other than negates some enemy damage. But he does need to probably get that sooner rather than later. And yeah, like I said, we're back in here. We're gonna actually be able to do Bubble Mountain, and this I think has to go to either Wreck Ship or East Meridia. Yeah, that was. Now I think we should be confirmed that
East Meridia.
The other side of Lower Norfair and the other side of East Meridia are both Wreck Ship. Those are the 4 doors we don't know about.
What about Aqueduct?
Yeah, like I said, the other side of East Meridia, other side of Lower.
Oh yeah, my bad.
They're both Wreck Ship.
Well, I'd say Nevdi is ahead on info. Kipp is, I don't know. I'd argue Kipp is still ahead.
No one's ahead until Kipp gets gravity suit. That's my stance on this. And like I said, who knows when that happens?
If Kipp gets gravity suit, when is Kipp gonna make his way back to Red Bryn?
I mean, he has to get portal knowledge at some point for the rest of the seed, obviously. So that's where stuff is. It's like that in West Meridia. So who knows? And yeah, obviously the only other potential unknown is if Charge Beam shows up, those wave and plasma pickups are huge. If not, and Kipp can potentially skip Croc, that makes a difference as well. But right now,
Kipp has 50 supers. Kipp is not that far from ammo go mode.
That he's not. Yeah, energy here at the reserve, so we're in and out of here scot-free pretty much. And we're headed to speed next, I'm assuming. Yeah.
La 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 la.
And that's single chamber. Where does single chamber go?
Over there.
Single chamber goes to Redfish. So yeah, I mean it is a little awkward to get back into a red tower for Kipp, but
It
West
really
Meridia
is.
is potentially that out because you can swing across to pre-aqueducts with that grapple beam you've got.
Yep. There's 40
But yeah,
missiles.
who knows?
That's 40
Yeah. What
missiles.
do we have here? Just a reserve.
Bubble
Those don't
Mountain.
come.
Yikes, really? This race is neck and neck. It is close.
It is already looking like East Meridia and Red Ship are already like super duper likely to have our answer as far as Varia or leading to Varia, because we've done the Brent Star checks, we've done the criteria checks, we got one more Warfare check. Nevdi
It's
already showed us
possible Varia's back at Wave Beam. It's very possible.
Yeah, Nevdi's already shown us the Mama Turtle. So
Voidal.
yeah. I'm thinking unfortunately Nevdi probably was already right in the right place, that West Meridia finding that East Meridia portal, but it was just something that he didn't want to do at the time. You don't have a way through East Meridia that's not, silliness. He is going to clean up this Kraid location. That's actually really, really nice.
Once Kipp
doing this now.
Yeah, once Kipp finishes cleaning, I'm sorry. Once Nevdi finishes finishing up Kraid's lair, Nevdi will be ahead.
Like I said, no one's ahead until Kipp gets gravity. Until then, you just don't know. And it's more energy.
Upper Norfair of energy. Those power bombs Nevdi loves to see.
So yeah, I mean, all of Kipp's outstanding knowledge is in Red Tower in West Meridia for now, right?
Yep.
So like he can't even reasonably do the stuff in West Meridia, right? So like his only
Nope.
real option right now, unbeknownst to him, actually, is to get that gravity suit.
Yep. And this door, where are we going here? This
We're
is
going
just
to
gonna.
the top of West Meridia.
Yeah,
Like
we're going to Red
his options are fall down and look at Mama Turtle, or potentially, you can swing across to Red Tower right here.
Yeah.
Which to me,
is here.
or you could do neither.
Kipp, what are you doing?
He's going back somewhere else. He wants and now he says no.
Hey, there you go. Kipp realizing
in his head.
Yep. Kipp realizing, hey, I got grapple. I'm going pre-aqueduct.
This looks like it's Mama Turtle first.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Correct, Sloters. Kipp does not have any top of Red Tower information.
I am gonna say this also puts it more likely that Kipp, does croc when he finds it, just because those like 3 boss areas that all loop together, you'd want Varia before that, right? So like from that perspective, like leaving croc is just really risky, but still don't have to. We'll see. Especially like if he does croc before he looks at X-ray, which seems unlikely, but that could also be a factor in things.
Yeah, no, you'd come across X-ray before you would head and do croc. So 50-50 missiles and supers respectively.
Yeah, and somehow caught on Mama Turtle and didn't get hurt. Suitless, that's very nice.
Kipp is 2 super missiles away from go mode.
2 super missiles from ammo mode. He needs some more to finish this game.
Kipp needs to be extremely careful. Wow, nicely done.
So yeah, the only thing about this is like,
Kipp, where are you going?
He maybe takes the save to look at that portal down there. That would be a pretty good play here, but like even from his perspective, right? Like everything else that he needs right now, it's in Red Tower, and getting there, it's just not like easy. It's just weird.
Yep.
Like I don't know.
Oh, Kipp is taking the climb.
Yeah, like I said, I mean he's gonna look at that map station door, and just to see what it is, and then he's gonna be resetting back out here. I don't think he's gonna double spring ball jump for no reason.
Yeah, that Mama Turtle landing was really nice.
Nevdi about to do these hell runs that Kipp did from the same location, pretty much, and he'll have once he's
Nevdi.
done with all this, he's gonna know that what he needs to do is go into East Meridia. Kipp, like we said, he's got to get back to Red Tower. That's his only play right now. And then we'll see what he does there regarding, X-Ray, Crocomire, stuff like that.
Yep.
And then they're gonna I mean, once one runner goes into East Meridia, that's the convergence point. Like that's all we really have.
Yep, and then we'll really know who's ahead at that point. So,
Yep.
Nevdi's heading into the Mountain of Bubbles.
Yeah, like I said, Kipp's route here is to Croc Door. Which is why it's nice to help this.
I have no clue what Kipp is doing.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, he has to hell run to Croc Door. That's the only play here.
Oh, right.
And then he'll be in Red Tower, and that's what he needs.
To Cathedral, so... Oh, you're gonna go Cathedral to Croctor. Okay.
Yeah, without speed, this is the way.
Yeah.
And you have a bajillion energy tanks, so it's all fine. So yeah, like I said earlier, with that gravity seed location, with the way this map laid out, like Kipp had pretty much no choice but to end up getting it. We're just gonna have to see, like I said.
Yeah, the seed's forcing him to get gravity.
Crocomire.
Yeah, the seed's forcing him to get gravity. I wonder if this is a Varia suit behind Botwoon Seed.
I mean, right now we don't have access to Botswoon. We've killed Crave, so we can't get back there. We do enter the back, but like I said, the doors are closed. So there's a major there with the sand pit that you can check. Otherwise, more than likely it's Wreck Ship that's got the answer, honestly. But could be an ice or a speed or a Varia hanging out there at the Wreck Ship, or not the Wreck Ship, the Meridia Reserve.
Here we go, Kipp.
So yeah, I'm imagining we're taking Slaughter's refill here. Shout out to Slaughter's.
Slaughter's the goat? Question mark?
Slaughter's is a stoat, not a goat. Common misconception.
A sloat?
A stoat.
Oh, stoat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, people are also reminding me there's two majors in East Meridia we can get. One of them is a reserve tank in the sand pit. The other is Shack Tool.
Thank you for your patronage, Kipp. And Slotus gets a royalty.
Hey, you check the miners at the top of Red Tower, you shout out Kipp, you go in that refill, you shout out Slaughter's. That's how it works here.
I mean, I don't know. There's this company that begins with D that may or may not pay Slaughter's a royalty. Chad, can you help me out with the company's name? Owl, that's not what I meant.
So Nevdi did these in a little bit different order. The wave beam before the speed booster. I want to say that's going to be a little bit worse routing wise, just because he wants to leave out a single chamber. He is. It's going to be a lot closer to where you need to be.
This is so close.
He's about to get this portal knowledge, and he's going to then know, like I said, that where you want to be is that East Meridia portal. So
this it does so like
Nevdi's closer to where you want to be, and yeah, like I said, we got to see if Crocomire happens here. I think it does. Chat seems to think it won't. We're gonna see, because like I said, you really don't want to do this like 3 boss portal loop without Varia. So leaving it here could be devastating. And yeah, I mean, just pointing out, if Kipp does Croc, Nevdi's ahead here. If Kipp doesn't do Croc, Nevdi's also got a chance to be ahead here, but he's not going to single chamber, which is curious. Where are you going, Nevdi?
I have no idea where Kipp is going. Oh, kicking out the ammo.
He just wants this miner.
Oh, bum. Yeah, miner. That's exactly what Kipp wanted. Yeah, this
that's
is
what the Kipp's coming back out
Kipp is
here.
gonna do this. If Kipp doesn't do Croc, Kipp's gonna head back to the middle of Red Bryn and is gonna head right across the Kagos to Lower Norfair, which would be absolutely huge because then Kipp, again, while we don't have Varia, we have no clue where it is. That's the thing. We have not a clue. Like
But
you said,
Nevdi's
DJ,
going
to be
into
able to do this
Meridia
entire
way.
loop, yeah, I mean, to do this entire loop without Varia is gonna be really tough. Kipp's got the energy to do so. Okay, gonna kill Croc, check one item. I don't agree with this play.
No, I think this makes a lot of sense from Kipp, honestly. I think I would probably do the same thing. It's just, we know it's not the right answer. If he gets some more miners, he's gonna more than likely be in the ammo go mode, as Nevdi, as we can see, is already there. This is also a position where, just pointing out that Nevdi probably wants some power bombs here, both for a potential Crystal Flash clip and also if you you can do Lower Norfair back to back in this seed without Vari, and it's probably fine, but it's definitely not what you want here. Who knows? And yeah, and Nevdi kind of did this stuff in a weird way, but like I said,
what are you doing?
He's going to East Meridia. We know this is the way to the answer, for certain. So we'll see what Sandpit has for us. Potentially, maybe Shack Tool. Who knows?
Kipp is gonna clear out all the Croc.
Yeah, like I said, what I expected. This is leaving Varia here is so bad. Unfortunately, Wave and Plasma, as good as they seem like they could have been, at the beginning when Nevdi found them, at this point, we're so close to ammo mode that, it's just a nice beam to have and not much more.
Correct.
So, similar to game one, very, very different pathing in this one, and it's come up Nevdi.
Yep, Nevdi now in the lead officially.
We're gonna have to see what happens as far as, East Meridia traversal, what items are checked, aren't checked. If Kipp can find a Vari skip with the, he's got 2 additional power bomb packs right now. Nevdi could be in a position where, especially if no more power bombs are found, Vari at Shack Tool that he puts off really late here. Who knows? But and yeah, I mean, we don't even know where Ridley is, so Ridley Vanilla throws another wrench in that thing. There's stuff to find out and see what's actually happening here. But
it's true.
We gotta find. I mean, we definitely need more things on both sides, right? More than likely, that's very.
Kipp is clearing out Croc very fast.
Well, yeah, I mean, going to grapple never the fastest thing, but it's not terrible. And we've got high jumping. Kipp's fast.
Yeah, Kipp taking a refill here. Nevdi finding their way over to Aqueduct.
So I think we're gonna get a snail clip here.
Nope.
Not initially.
Nevdi wants this information first.
Ship. Oof.
Front of wreck ship.
Interesting.
So the back of wreck ship will lead to the back of Lower Norfair.
And see, you're looking at that miner. I just would have done the aqueduct miners. This is so
a super.
And there's go mode, ammo wise. Yep. Yeah, now Kipp has to find his way back to West Meridia, which there's a portal here in Red Tower that goes to West Meridia. It's all the way at the bottom, unfortunately, though. So he's got a little bit to go. But like I said, there's decisions here to be made, and they do not necessarily have to make the same ones.
Yeah, Zeb, I agree. I think if you're Kipp, you head to Lower Norfair. I agree.
See,
you're right here. Yeah, but that's exactly where Kipp is going. It's exactly where Kipp's going, is Lower Norfair.
I would love that if I knew that this wasn't Ridley.
This is not the greatest idea in terms of routing back to Torian, but I don't hate it. This does make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, wow. We are getting wildly different plays here at this one.
This is exactly what you want from a Game 3. This is exactly... Yeah, this is exactly what you want from Game 3. This is exactly what you want from an elimination. This is so neck and neck.
So Kipp has 20 power bombs but no bombs, and there's the Ridley at wreck ship. So
Hello,
bail out for
Ridley.
Kipp on that front. Not gonna have to deal with the ridiculous, boss fight after this whole run. But yeah, that was step one on this being the path to victory. Afterwards, we're gonna have to see, what items pop, what bosses pop in different places. Chad was talking that Dragon here was probably the preferred outcome for Nevdi, because he can't get through Botswan right now, so he can't even Crystal Flash Clip, so he like literally cannot. So we'll see what this item is. That was a well executed standard suitless Ridley fight.
Nice energy find.
Nice.
Nice find.
Can, not go in that door with the energy refill he just got.
Yep. Saves a little bit of time.
He's going in anyway, interestingly.
Oh, wow. Kipp.
What?
This is like where the question marks appear above my head in like a cartoon thought bubble. Why?
Yeah, he thought he had already been used spring ball off, so he's gonna spring ball jump out of here. Health will be fine. We got the
that was pretty.
And then yeah, we'll see what else goes on here. And yeah, Nevdi is just running back to East Meridian now. Like that's his only real option. I say as he heads towards Lower Norfair with 10 power bombs. And yeah, chat's correct. Our answer forward, whether it's the various suit or a Botswan hallway item, it's either the sand pit or it's Shack Tool. Those are.
Can Varia logically be at Fire Fleece?
No. Every part of LN requires various suit logically all the time in these sets.
Right.
Give me one moment.
Take your time, DJ. I got you. DJ gonna go grab some food. We appreciate all the hard work that DJ and Jestro have put into calming all 3 matches. So DJ is gonna take a quick little timeout here. Skip continues to make his way over into Amphitheater. Nevdi is gonna be going into left side sandpit. Let's see what major is gonna be. And there is Speed Booster. Big item to find for Nevdi. We have gravity, we have speed, a possible waterway check now. And Nevdi having a little bit of trouble here with the crumble blocks. It's all good. Kipp gonna go check this Fire Fleece item and find Ice Beam. Both items for Zeb Skip have been found. So nicely done, and Nevdi is gonna have an extra set of super missiles. Ammo go mode for Nevdi. Still no Varia. Really interesting to find where this is. Really interested in see if this is like in Waterway. Could be over at Shack Tool. Really, really interesting find. Chat losing their minds after Nevdi struggled in left side sandpit.
Look, I tried to tell him in the first time, just go left sandpit. No one ever listens to me. Probably smart, but I would have been right this time. No one's keeping score. Definitely not me.
So Nevdi, chat and everyone wants to know what's for dinner. Pizza? Anything good?
So yeah, Kipp is full on most of the ammo. Nice fire free power bomb, refill, and then he's got to make his way down here. Very power bomb intensive area, as well as breaking some blocks. We're also going to be using up quite a few to Crystal Flash, so we will see how this turns out. I think Kipp saved, so you don't have to play this super duper ultra safe, but I think you probably just want to Crystal Flash before Metal Pirates here.
Yes,
that looks like what we're gonna see.
Do. Whee!
So those were bombs. Those are actually nice. And if Nevdi could possibly find a power bomb, be able to Crystal Flash here. Nice climb there. We love to see that, Nevdi. Full halfy, who needs that? Fall down this area. X-ray showing
nice microwave.
Some time. Kipp is he's still stuck at 50-50. Obviously the convenient miners in Lower Norfolk are on the backside, but you know, he does still need a little bit of ammo. Obviously, as we see from Nevdi's perspective, there's plenty of stuff that's pretty good along the way, so he should be fine without a charge being fine, but that is still one of the factors that, you know, works out here. And there's that third power bomb for Nevdi. Like I said, those bombs actually make that a lot more valuable. If you only have 15 going into a hull run situation here, you can be in some trouble, but 15 with bombs is a lot better. And yeah, here's the final two boss information. Dragon Vanilla and Toon at Ridley.
Oh, this could be...
So that's giving Kipp some information. That's actually giving us a lot of information. So yeah,
Yep.
Varia, if it's not in East Meridia proper, it's a
Waterway.
It's a freaking waterway. Yeah, because we got the speed booster. And yeah, we'll have to see. Like, you know, obviously there's some intrigue because, like, you know, both the speed and the ice that we found, it's possible, you know, the runner that doesn't have ice doesn't find ice, and the runner that doesn't have speed doesn't find speed. A little bit different on Nevdi's perspective depending on if Vari is found, because, you know, you're going to look at that fire fleet for an E-tank, so ice is right there for you. But yeah, Kipp, unlikely to find speed, I think. So it's kind of come down to
Nevdi,
how
please.
this in-game routes is. Oh,
Nevdi, check the item.
Just a super short, I think, on Kipp's side. We're getting around 3.
Boom!
And it is, yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Varia suit. Nevdi officially in the lead. Nevdi in go mode. This is an interesting race. Exclamation point R in chat. Go follow both of these runners. What an amazing trio of races these runners have put on. An exclamation point C if you want to follow the commentary team and tracking team. This is that was huge. Oh, so much for Waterway there, DJ.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 1 versus 3, I think, item-wise. But yeah, Kipp's got to make it out of here. Chat's saying that Turian's closer to Upper North here, I guess. It's not too far away from where Kipp will end up. I really just kind of don't know. The thing that is kind of unfortunate is that because it's Vanilla Dragon, you have to, like, you know, do this from the front. And Kipp, where he's going to enter this is, well, no, he's entering from motion, so it's fine. Actually, I mean, yeah, what you can see is obviously that Nevdi's got a boss up. So he only has to go through 1 boss area, and Kipp has to go through 2. That's definitely the biggest thing right now. And with the various suit, you know, you're not going to have to manage anything down here in Lower Norfair. As Nevdi doesn't, or no, this is the way to Lower Norfair. I was just confused / unaware. And yeah, also, like I said, Kipp still needs a little bit more ammo. But probably you check these Lower Norfair exit items and you get that. So reserves popped. I think if you're like really good, you maybe don't have to crystal flash, but probably run a crystal flash. Through attack is what makes it possible that we don't, though. We'll see. And we are going to check Hoda Ruby. Yeah, and we're taking some extra time. So yeah, we're crystal flashing. And yeah, just going to do it in this room. Be extra safe.
Doing it in the Three Musketeers room is very risky.
Well, I mean, if you went through the door, you'd be fine. You just have weird.
Well, I mean, like getting trapped right before this. Yeah, I mean, like getting trapped before the Three Musketeers here with the acid, like just way into Crystal Flash. That's just a little risky.
So 55-55, Kipp will probably check a little bit more ammo, but we're gonna narrowly avoid a high 5 here as our runners are in the same room. And yeah. Runners are headed in opposite directions to do opposite things. Kipp knows that Vari is not here in this wreck ship, so these majors are not worth a ton to him. We'll see if he looks at any of them, frankly. This is where Ridley is, if I'm not mistaken, so his ammo and health are fine for that fight, but does need to execute that well. Meanwhile, like we said, Nevdi cruising down this pathway. Skips the fire flea, so probably no ice. But like we said, Kipp's not going to find that speed, and probably the speed's a little bit more valuable, especially because Nevdi found it earlier, but they'll both be alright. So we'll have to see, you know, what Kipp decides to check. Probably left super for sure. I don't know about any majors, and the rest of it's just down to running. But yeah, Nevdi with a full boss advantage, and also, you know, they're pretty much the same distance from the boss that they're about to face. There's a missile. Kipp's gonna pick it up.
Oh, Nevdi almost got the nice swaggy spring ball all the way across this room. Nicely done.
Yeah, that would have been cool. So yeah, once
Kipp
again,
was
dueling
looking
boss
down
fights.
at the... Yeah,
I
mean DJ.
Red Ship, and they're fighting Fantoon and Ridley, but it's
Yeah.
it's not the same.
Nope. I mean, hey DJ. Kipp was looking down at the floor a little bit ago. Maybe Kipp was asking his puppy for a little bit of advice.
You know, her
Possible.
name is Sam, short for
Sam?
Samus. She's got the keys to victory. I
I
believe
mean,
it.
quite possible.
That was a really fast Ridley fight.
That was really nice.
Kipp is gonna check this. Anytime he doesn't know that he very much doesn't have, but you know, could have had good things there. Didn't. And yeah, we're gonna head into East Meridia. 14 super, so Batoon's not an issue. Just gotta, you know, execute that fight well. And yeah, there's the final boss down for Nevdi. He does need to do either some farm. He needs to do some farming, or, you know, do the reverse acid dive very well. I don't know how full his reserves are, and that wasn't the greatest energy drops known to man, but yeah, probably he'll be fine. And you know, if he ends up checking fire fleas for energy refill, potentially that'll actually be good for him anyway. So yeah, there's a super. That's gonna be it for Kipp's ammo. Yeah, Nevdi with some farming in that room. His health's looking nice now. So his path to the end of this is frontal lower Norfair goes into Crateria. From Crateria, or at the Kegel door, you go right to the right to go to the red tower portal, and then you just head to the bottom for Turian. Like I said, nice and easy. For Kipp, it's a little bit further away, but not too much further. It's just, you know, he's still got to deal with this Dragon here and Batoon as well. So yeah, a bit further away from the end on Kipp's side.
Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Nice reverse amphitheater from Nevdi.
Yep. Kipp is saying hello and goodbye to those bombs.
Hello and bye-byes. Nevdi is so far ahead right now.
Yeah, just you know, the way this map worked out, when they had exhausted all options, Nevdi was a whole lot closer to that West Meridia, and you know,
Yeah.
doing this way landed the Varia that, you know, makes this lower Norfair much easier and gives you this, you know, back to front route, which is a lot closer to Turian than the other side. So, you know, we're gonna see.
Kind of like what I was gonna say earlier, you know, but like for Kipp, taking the door to Lower Norfair made sense. Does it make sense to escape? That was the problem.
Yeah.
But
Outlord Warfare in the
There
criteria,
goes.
right in the red tower, and
Yep.
we're not too far from
The Nevdi.
the Turian portal here. And here's a grapple kill. As you can see, the health ticking down very quickly with the lack of various suit. At no point in this race were you ever possibly going to have various suit for this fight because it's locked behind it, but gravity jump plus a reserve ammo refill. He keeps 18 in the tank for fun. And yeah, here we are in the Turian. Once again, in
Or
R plus C.
funsies.
This has been how the series has gone. You know, the seeds were a little bit long, maps were a little bit wonky, especially these last two. Yeah, we're gonna see some powerbomb Metroids on Nevdi's side, and we're gonna see Kipp getting out of East Meridia. That'll be into West Meridia. From West Meridia, you gotta go to where do you have to go? You gotta go to Pre-Aqueduct, and then you're right next to Turian. So probably 3-4 minutes difference here, something like that, depending on how long this traversal takes. And then, you know, we'll see the ice versus speed Turian difference. Kipp with a faster front end, Nevdi with a faster back end. And, somehow in room 2 he laid an extra powerbomb. I'm not exactly sure what happened there to Nevdi, but with 15 coming in, you've got 3 to spare, plus any drops you may get, so no worries there. And look, there's a drop.
And now it's time for the baby.
We saw a nice Stachio skip in game 1.
We get
the tracker
another.
doesn't have bombs, and he's not looking at stuff right now, so I don't even. He is attempting the old reliable.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Oop. Baby's
Closed.
a little wonky. He's
No. That's
not gonna make it
unfortunate.
through.
Wow, unfortunate for Nevdi. Kipp is making his way back to
Pre-Aqueduct.
Right.
Like I said, this.
Pre-Aqueduct to get the red Bryn.
So I mean, they're both gonna be in Turian. Like, you know, for as crazy as these routes diverged, we are still getting a close finish.
This has been an absolutely great trio of races. So glad I was able to commentate, especially with you, DJ. Thank you, Jestro, for the amazing tracking. This has been absolutely amazing. Amazing trio races. I can't wait to do post-game interviews with these two runners afterwards.
Yeah, and there was the final hitch in the potential route. Speeds up skip. Well, one recharge there, but still in the room. So, you know, like I always say, barring catastrophe, this is looking like it's gonna be taken by our friend from down under on the right, Mr. Nevdi. He has 18 missiles to spare, which is the equivalent of 6 supers, so that is a lot of leeway. We've seen races with a lot less, but here it is.
Yep. Oh, I thought Nevdi was gonna miss a few.
I mean, you have to get like really, really low head placements for this, corner and angle up strat to not, be pretty much scot free. But
Yeah. Oh, really, Mother Brain?
one more
Really?
catch up for the road.
Really? That's just rude.
Kipp, I think, once again, yep, the baby skip. He's got no speed, and says I don't really care for this. It's not
Nope.
not time I really need. Hopefully, and about to get a baby in the Mother Brain cutscene, and Kipp is going to be, right on his tail. I think he's gonna be in Mother Brain 1 or 2 while the Mother Brain 3 fight's going on. So, like I said, really, really, really close here with how wildly our paths diverged. So Kipp's gonna take up that screw attack once again for this much easier Zeb skip. Screw attack does wonky things with your iframes. Yeah, we're through with the ammo kill. That's a very, very necessary save of a lot of missiles. And we'll see what the leeway is on Kipp's side. Somehow, exactly the same with the, yeah, Kipp shot 5 missiles and refilled, so that's how it literally ended up the same, funnily enough. So yeah, Mother Brain 3 on the right, Mother Brain 2 on the left. Interestingly, both of our runners elected to do supers first. But yeah, Mother Brain 3 is down, and Nevdi's got a very, very standard escape in front of him. Between, a victory in Game 3 and a series victory, moving on in the loser side of our top 8. We'll see if Kipp can find his way back into the frame. We may get a reaction here to the dot done if he sees it as it happens. But there's also a chance he's not even at his console when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
There's the spark. And into landing site, Nevdi is going to step on the ship, no steam, and take this series 2 games to 1 in official race time. 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 11 seconds. 3 very, very, very tightly contested races here. Nevdi getting the upper hand in the first and the third one. And like I said, he's going to be moving on in the loser's bracket.
Yeah, let's get these runners in here for a post-game interview. What a race. What a trio of races. We've already got Kipp hanging out in the waiting room, just waiting for Nevdi. Come on up, racers.
Kipp is going to finish this one out. Like we said, we've got a... He was in Mother Brain already, so, just going to go ahead and finish it out. And yeah, there it is. We're joined by both of our runners, Kipp and Nevdi. GG's to you both.
GG's.
GG.
Hey, GG.
Only took me, 7 years, Kipp? that was not a very friendly 3-game set there, but the last one was pretty exciting.
That was fun.
Yeah. Well, not really. Yeah, I mean, this is a big one for me, as you know, Kipp. Like, I've never beaten you ever. I think that you being top 1 or 2 random players of all time brings some certain stress to the series, I guess. It feels good to win, but game 2 and 3 were not the way I wanted to win it. I think those two seeds weren't very nice. Game 1 felt okay. I don't know what you did in the other 2, but they just weren't really fun decisions to make in those 2 last games.
I'll be honest, game 2 was not a game that I felt like I should have won either. So I think we're both in the same boat on that one.
That game 2 end, like the coin flip at the end, and just like the way everything worked out was just
The gamble, Kipp,
I
from
think
you there at the end.
It's okay, like, because I watching back when we have our little gap between the races and stuff. Had we made the same coin flip decision anyway, Kipp was winning. So like, I think that's a little bit more comfortable for me, if that makes sense. So it's annoying, but at least like it wasn't the other way around, if you know what I mean, because Kipp would have lost that lead from that coin flip. So I'm at peace with that.
Yeah, that's the only. I don't try to complain about the seeds. The only complaint that I have in terms of the 3 seeds in combination was it just felt like all 3 were like very, very, very swingy. Like, especially this last one. Did you? I'm gonna assume based on your finish time that you did not. Did you find power bombs like really early, or no?
No. I had to redo Green Brimstone again.
Okay, ditto. I actually considered going down to Mother Brain Missile at the beginning, and if I'd have done that, I think my seed would have looked differently. But also, I went back and just checked the VOD real quick. You had various suit in this last one, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like two things could have potentially won me the 3rd race. I think number 1, if Varia had been in a slightly more inconvenient place that you had to like run back and forth for, that could have helped.
Mm-hmm.
And then secondly, I think that I only got 1 energy tank from Croc, and if I had just skipped Croc, I'm pretty sure I still could have pulled off the lower Norfair and gotten out, and that I think would have saved the time between us. But
where was your power bombs then? Because they were mine at Croc, and I assume that was
and plasma. And
Old Mother Brain.
Oh, I didn't even get an E-tank at all at Croc?
No.
Well, there you go. So that in hindsight, that would have been a much stronger skip. And I think what happened there was I don't think I realized quite fast enough that like what exactly the last chain was going to be. I think if I'd have realized that earlier, I would have just skipped Croc and gone for it. But I will say this, despite losing, I do feel like I had a pretty strong end of the seed. That's kind of a unique situation to be in. I like that I was able to get through it.
It's pretty cool that you finished that close. If you didn't get the Varia, that is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I just couldn't find PBs or anything, so I had no choice. Like I felt miserable about going into Wreck Ship, killing the boss, then coming back to East Meridia because I really wanted to do that suitless LN, but I just couldn't get a PB pack for my Crystal Flash.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that. So twofold. One, you asked Kipp where he found his power bombs. Old Mother Brain, because the Screw Attack was able to go down there and get the first pack of power bombs. You somehow managed to pull out a power bomb pack out of, I'll keep it PG, out of nowhere, and saved yourself at Croc. Otherwise, that race could go very, very differently.
Where was Nevdi's power bomb?
Croc.
It was the missile at Croc on the way to Indiana Jones.
Oh my God! If he hadn't got that, I think you would. What was
it was like 6 minutes of reset, something like that.
It would have been.
It was just it.
It would have been well and truly over.
Oh man,
and
that kills me. The fact that you got that PB and the various suit like that, man, unbelievable.
It's a little rough. I've got the plot armor today. But from my perspective during the race, I'm like, oh my God, like I'm doing all these minor checks, none are power bombs, like it's finally the last one. And these aren't plandos, right? Like these are speedrun settings, but it just felt like that old miserable Varia logic where this was intended and this is what you're supposed to do, but just it's not, just lucked into it.
I'm gonna throw you another loop into that. After you got those power bombs at Croc, you want to know where there's another power bomb? Blue Brainstar.
Yeah, okay.
Right there at that portal.
I wonder if not finding power bombs helped. I don't know. I think the LM was okay. It would have come out the back of East. I can't work it out. I don't know what the E-Tank situation was or anything, but
So
I'd
if
have
you
to-
don't find Varia, your path back to Turian is so much worse that it's probably like neck and neck. I don't really know because you had the bosses
Yeah.
done quicker, but it's like it's really hard to tell.
yeah,
man.
I'd have
Like,
to. It's hard.
Kipp just like Red Brinstar was kind of weird in this seed, especially for the way Kipp played it and like getting to the gravity and the Croc and that information late like he did. Just kind of, I mean, like you said, the in chain like was so unknown to you for a while. Like Nevdi kind of like
Yeah,
did the item chain and just kind of like knew at a certain
Yeah.
point. Early.
I
Yeah.
really was trying to force the front to back. Like I really wanted to force that, so I'm like, okay, let's just go find Varia. And then it wasn't showing up, and I had to make the bad call of going into the back of East. But it just felt, yeah, two back of East seeds with an undead Dragon don't feel very good. It just feels like you're not supposed to do that, but both seeds wanted you to.
How early did you go up Red Tower without the power bomb?
After, so I went down, did all those
15-ish?
checks. Yeah, I went all the way up, saved at the ship, and then I went up Red Tower. Because I knew I was going to head into a soft lock, so that's when I went up Red Tower. Whereas I
Gotcha.
guess you did that chain and went down to Old Mother Brain. I think that's
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
Turn around at a lava dive. That was the earliest route divergence.
I really wasn't very happy when I found the power bomb there because I actually had thought about going down to check that like right at the very beginning.
yeah, that would have
And
been
then
pretty good.
and I thought like it was possible that you might have done that. And so I was like, man, are we really about to get a game 3 that like ends in at the 4-minute mark or whatever, essentially?
Yeah.
But I'm glad that it didn't turn out that way and we got some intrigue
Yeah.
in the latter half.
I think if like you said, if it worked out and you can skip Croc based on your early PB, I think that yours is better. But it's tough to skip that Croc there. I think it sounds like
It
you did not
really
need
is.
it at all. But
No, it turns out that that now that I remember that it was 2 beams, like even the plasma I didn't really get any value out of because I already had screw attack. So I should have skipped that. I should have been more aggressive, but I don't know, man. These seeds, my brain's gone through a lot in the 3 seeds that we played.
Same.
I played very, very poorly. Well, I won't say very poorly. Let me put it to you this way. I did not play good enough to win against a good player in game 1, I don't think. There were actually several routing things that I did in hindsight that were pretty bad. Game 2, some of it was okay, but I'm going to be honest with you. When I decided to go for the suitless Lower Norfair play from the highway side, I forgot what I was actually getting myself into on that one. And then about halfway through, I was like, "Oh, this is why I don't ever do this."
Yeah, it's so bad. It's so miserable.
Yeah, it was rough. But
It was
but
the
no,
other
man,
way
yeah,
around.
you played really, really well, man. Hey, congratulations.
Thanks,
I'm excited for
appreciate
you.
it. I'm happy. I'm happy with game 1. Like I would really I felt I played very well in game 1. Game 2 and 3, you start hitting fatigue. These are really tough by the end of it. So I think it got a little bit sloppy by the end. But overall, I'm really happy we got to verse, and obviously I'm happy it worked out this way. But it is a privilege to verse you, and I don't want to focus too much on the negativity of the seed. It's just really, really fun series for me.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to do it again sometime. And I'm a little bummed to lose. Not necessarily to lose, but it's just like when you get knocked out and you don't get to race anymore. Like I've really enjoyed the prep, not only for this match, but really every match that I've had so far. I mean, I got to play a lot of really good players, and I had a lot of fun in every single match. So, a little bummed to get knocked out, but we do have something to look forward to because I'll be going to the SGLIVE in person tournament, and we just released a bunch of stuff for Dash, testing out some new stuff. So now I can put a little bit more attention on that and, kind of not only promoting that, but actually trying to find some bugs and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. I mean, I'd go there if I wasn't a million years away, but I'm too far, but I plan to one day because that's the seasonal thing after this that I miss out on. That's going to be cool. But yeah, man, I think, no, no shade to everyone else, but I feel like we may have versed a little bit too early. I think that's just a result of we potentially both fumbled. I think we had winnable runs in the upper bracket, but we weren't probably ready for it compared to how we're running now. Especially your series versus Eddie, I felt like after that series, I felt you could win the whole thing. Before that, I didn't think that you could, but after that, I'm like, oh my god! Now Kipp's in like top form. I'm running into him. I'm going to verse him. And that's just how these brackets go sometimes. But honestly, I feel that this is a grand final. This could have been a grand final in a different world.
Yeah.
That's how serious I was taking this one. It's the end result and your end placement doesn't. I know you know that, but I don't feel it reflects the order of it. But that's how it goes in this.
Yeah, what is this, top 8? Is that right?
Yeah.
I think we got top 8. Yeah.
This is the literal worst I think I've ever done in a one-on-one tournament, so or at least in the last 4 years. So, let me just put it this way: I'll my ego will recover from this one.
It's like I said last week. You know, you were all that top half of the bracket. It had a lot of killers, and like 6 of the top 8 are all from that half. You just you gave Zeb and Cutie the easy route.
Yeah, these two in the lower bracket think the lower half. They thought their bracket was stronger, and there's 6 of us now. So yeah, top bracket represent. We're the true, we're the true top part. We're the true hard part.
Yeah, top 8.
Any comments for your future opponent, Nevdi? I know you have a lot of camaraderie
future
with
opponent,
Cutie and Zeb. So who do you want to drop down and eliminate? That's what I want to hear.
Cutie. Yeah, definitely. So I think I won't go into too much about what I think people are, but I think Cutie and Zeb are probably the 1 and 2 favorites for this tournament at the start and probably right now. I don't think I'll see how I go, but Zeb has played too many of these seeds. It's kind of cheating. He's played too many, and Cutie is trying too hard. It's a bit sweaty and gross. Cutie is It's a bit embarrassing, Cutie.
Well, I mean, Nevdi. I mean, by your logic earlier from Kipp, if Kipp defeating Eddie means you should be the favorite, and you beat Kipp, doesn't that, by that logic, mean you are now the favorite to win the tournament?
If randos were 99% accurate, I guess so. But there's a lot of variance we're dealing with. But yeah, I like that logic. Let's go. No, it's good we got a best of 3, but it's even hard to work out where placements are in these for sure. But if I had to say, that's my 1 and 2. So I'm terrified either way. I'm happy where I'm at now, but yeah, me beating Kipp is kind of like a 6-year journey.
Well,
so
I was gonna say,
I'm done.
Everybody else left owes you a beer because despite what they might say, I don't think any of them really wanted to play me. So
no, I don't think anyone ever wants to play you, Kipp. I don't think anyone wants to play you.
Eddie says Nevdi's gonna win the whole thing to protect my ego.
I've walked away. I can't reach out. I've walked away from the computer. I'm strolling around. I'm sure Cutie's saying some mean things, but I'll come back later.
He hasn't said anything.
He hasn't said anything.
He laughed at some things, but
no, I'm excited.
Cutie's too intimidated by you, Nevdi. That's what it is.
I like racing. This is just fun for me. I'm very competitive, so I'm happy either way. Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, speaking of which, this will be obviously my last interview, apart from maybe I'll do some comms on some races, but really want to give a big shout out to the organizers for this one. Really happy that this got put together. We knew before this one was announced, we knew that we were going to do the in-person event again, but I was really hoping that something would get put together for online. So it's been a lot of fun. In some ways, I would even say this might be the most fun I've had in a tournament. Like, it was just, if you really look at like my path even to getting knocked out here, it's like it was just nonstop match after match after match versus like really, really strong opponents. So it was always really motivating for me to get in and practice. So this was a lot of fun. I wish everybody well in terms of good luck for the rest of the matches. And I'm excited to see how this one turns out.
For sure. Nevdi, any last-minute thoughts before we head on out of here?
I need. There's too many things I want to say.
The trash talk at Q.
No.
And
There's
Zeb.
too many things to say. I can't summarize it in an interview. This is a big win for me. Big respect to Kipp. Thanks so much for commentating and racing, guys. But I'll get my thoughts together and talk properly later. But for now, just going to go enjoy it. And thanks so much.
As you
And
should.
GG.
Awesome. All right, DJ, take us out of here.
All right, so if you're in chat still with us, give a shout out to both of our runners. Follow them if you have enjoyed what you've seen thus far. Otherwise, like we talked about, we have 2 matches on the schedule for tomorrow. Pretty much starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, you're gonna have Super Metroid for the rest of the night. I'm gonna pull that up to see if either of them have channels yet. I do know that last I looked, neither of them had trackers. So if you're in the tracking business, feel free to help us out. We could also use a few more voices on there. But
Yeah, we could definitely use more comms tomorrow night. We have a lot of spots open. And no channels yet.
Yeah, well, I'm sure things will work out the way they need to. We've got, like I said, 2 more exciting matchups tomorrow. Come around and have some fun with us. Watch them then. Until then, for Adam and myself, DJ Webb, we will see you next mission.
Latest, peoples.